How shit is that intro? But you know what? I've got to do it. Fucking hell. I mean, if that cunt would just take the bloody copyright thing off, then I would be able to bring the old one back again. But until that happens, I'm going to be able to do absolutely bugger all. Yeah, I managed to. One of the kind people that watches my channel managed to actually what do you call it? Get me the email address for the person that actually wrote the original tune. Now the problem I've got, and the problem he's got, is I plan to email him and tell him that I've been using it for the last 13 years, and is he happy for me to use it, so I can then change. If that arsehole has a copyright thing against it, then I can say that I'm actually using it with his consent. But the chances of that guy wanting to actually contact him to say stop copyrighting my stuff, I don't think he's interested. He probably won't be bothered. But if I could at least tell YouTube that I'm using that tune with the creator's consent, then that's kind of power to me. But in the meantime, that pile of shite that you just heard, that is going to be my intro until I get a better. Like I said, I've one of my you're too kind. Yeah, that's until I get my mate Andy hopefully comes up with a guitar solo, then that's going to be that. Anyway, how the hell are you now? Hopefully you'll see I am I've not got any headphones on tonight. I've actually pinched my daughter bought one of these, what do you call it, Yeti microphones, which I've already got, but mine's is really old. But looking at them, they look exactly the same, but I don't know, the quality of mine's wasn't very good. How is the quality of that, by the way? In fact, can I just try something? That's a volume there. Wait a minute. Right, I just want to test something. Right, that is the first. What I want you to do is I want you to tell me what one is the best. So that is the first setting. This is the second setting. Is that any better? This is the third setting. Is that any better? And that is the fourth setting. Is that any better? Let me know. I don't actually know what one I should have it set to. Tell me what one was the better, please. They've all got, I don't know, there's one, I don't understand it. There's one that's meant to be, do they all sound the same? That was some strong, first or third were better. First sounded the best. Right, that's fine. So, right, that's the first one. Okay, is it loud enough? Because I can actually turn it up louder, but I think I'm probably loud enough as it is. Right, yeah, anyway, listen. Oh, for Christ's sake, Keith, second or fourth? Right, I've had 3 votes for number 1, so I think we'll stick with number 1. 2 and 4 sound the same, but a bit echoey. Yeah, 1 or 3, right? Yeah, listen, let's stick. Thanks, Keith. Yeah, that's what you call sitting on the fence. 4th is the best, but 1 sounds great as well. Good stuff. Right, hopefully I've got the sound working fine for the mister. Before I start, what we're going to do, in fact, yeah, we've not got Craig Flanagan in at the moment. I'll give him 10 minutes to come in because I've got something special I want to show you. The premise behind this is I've picked some Atari ST games and Amiga games and just for shits and giggles, I'm going to play both, and I'm going to have, not me, but you guys pick what you think. I want you to rate them out of 5 for graphics. Oh no, was it out of 10? I think it was out of 10 actually. Let me have a quick look at my spreadsheet. I think it was out of 10. Yeah, I want you to rate them out of 10. So what I did was I had 4 reviewers. Now, let's see. Beebs, he's in. Beeb, are you up for being a judge again? Ox, is Ox in? Ox is in, right. Ox, you're in anyway. And we're just waiting for Craig and Steve's gaming. I don't know if Steve's in as yet. I'm sure he'll be along. It's not like Steve to not be in. Steve, are you there? Put your hand up when I call out your name. You need to say, here, sir. We'll give these guys 5 minutes just to kind of join. But what I want to do is I've got a special game. You may have already seen it. It's one of my friends who's Adam knows him very well as well, a guy called Jamie Hampshire. Jamie is a bit of a technical whiz kid when it comes to writing computer music and also programming. He did a cracking game on the Atari 2600, The Evil Father, where the premise of the game is you've drowned your 2 children and you've got to try and escape a flood. So yeah, so anyway, yeah, Juno 6, that's what he's known on the intrawebs. He's been working on a game for the last wee while, and he made me aware of it last night, and I fired it up for about 2 minutes, and I'm like, fucking hell. I'm actually going to do a video. I'm going to do an actual video. What do you call it? Yeah, he won, even in Brian, he actually won an award for a track that he did on TXK. So anyway, this game, I'm going to let you see it. This is on the Atari ST. Why have I just done that? I didn't mean to do that. You don't want to see all that bollocks. Where are we, Mr. With webcam? There we are. Oh, wait a minute, I need to turn around so I can get in shot better. What is that? What the hell is that? How is it when I turn it away from me? That's bloody weird. Ah, right. It's because I've got kind of half myself in this screen. Wait a minute. Right. That's better. There we go. Right, that's good. Hey, Steve. Excellent. Right, Steve, you're a judge. So we're just waiting on Craig. Is Craig Flanagan not in yet? If he's not, we can get somebody else in. Anyway, this game that came out, it got released, I think, a couple of days ago, and it's on the Atari ST now. I think it requires an Atari STE. Excuse me very much. And it's a game that's completely free. It does work on obviously original hardware. It also works on the Mister, which I'm going to run just now. Wait a minute, have I got this disc? No, I haven't. And it's called Faster. Yeah, so hopefully this is going to work all right. My sound and the sound of the Mister, because it's much better. I hate having fucking headphones on. Have you played this, Colin? It did actually work all right earlier on. Now it is I don't know, I think there's a slight graphic corruption there. You can see some kind of, I don't know what it is at the back. Some kind of turquoisey blue, and then there's a bit of gap along the middle of the screen. It is, Colin, it does work, trust me. It did this earlier on. Right, that's what it did. And then what I did, I go like that. and then I managed to run it okay here. Now I think this game, they've taken the basis of Le Mans, which was a racing game. Can't remember, was it Konami brought it out? You behave yourself, Keith. Bloody hell. Young man like you talking like that. Thought it was. There we go. Faster. Now this is completely free, and my mate Jamie actually worked on this. If you think Atari ST can do racing games, think again. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because it's up. Look at that, that's cool. It is up to accelerate, so I'm going to do right, left, down. I'm going to do up, A, B, C, option, pause. Right, now I'm going to try it. There we go, that's much better. I'm now using a fire button to accelerate. Poof. Game audio is quite quiet. How's that? Oh shit. I am actually planning to, because Jamie's asked me, you know, they want as much exposure as possible for this, so I'm going to do a standalone video for this. But when you see a game like this, you realise just how good something like Chase HQ or Outrun could have been. I mean, this is arcade quality Outrun. Hang on a second, I'm just going to fine, right, left, down. Oh wait a minute. Try again. Right, left, down, up. A, B, C, D. Right. Now I'm going to try again. Now I've got the brakes and the I've got the brakes and the the brakes and accelerator configured. There we go. I would almost stick my neck out and say that this is probably the most impressive, like for silkiness and smoothness, the most impressive 16-bit racer. Even better than Lotus Turbo Challenge. I'm not saying the game's any better, but just the fluidity, the speed. I mean, it's 50 frames per second. The speed of the thing is mental. Sorry, Stephen, I'm not sure what you're talking about. The intro music. You talking about my intro music? Oh, so I'm not quite sure what Stephen's saying. Do some research before kicking off. I'm not quite sure what he's getting at there. Is he talking about me kicking off? Because I think I'm well within my rights to be pissed off, especially the fact that the guy doesn't actually own the license to use the music. He could quite easily have just used it like I do. But to put, it's like me putting a copyright in it. You don't own the music. Oh yeah. Thing is, well, yeah, what somebody said, and it is possible that apparently sort of rappers, I don't know if you've heard his version, he's kind of got a rap type channel. It's possible that he's used that tune and added bits to it, and he's put a copyright claim, or put a copyright across it. But he shouldn't be doing that. He shouldn't be doing that because he doesn't own it. Anyway, that's faster. Let's just watch the demo for 2 seconds. I'm glad to see the demo is as shite at it as I am. Right, anyway, time is of the essence. Let's move on. Right, right, Craig Flanagan has not arrived, so what I need is somebody who's going to be watching this right to the very end. Does anybody want to take part as? Somebody want to take? I need 4 judges. Does somebody want to take the part of Craig? I've got Ox, I've got Steve, and we've got Beebs. So if somebody would like to take Craig's place, if somebody can put their hand up, but you need to be here to the very end. And all I require you to do is I'm going to play both versions of a game, and then you have to give me your thoughts. Try and have an open mind. Don't think, because you're an Atari ST guy, don't automatically say the Atari ST one's better. Try and be fair. Try and use a sort of like a level playing field, so that you score it fairly. Someday, anyone's going to be, well, with 21 people watching, there must be somebody. Oh, Craig, there you are, there. Right, Craig, you're just in time. We're just about to replace you, but since you're back, you, Beebs, Steve, and the Oxmeister. Right. You've just missed Faster, Craig. That's on Atari ST. Bloody impressive. Right, what we need to do is, I'm just going to reboot the Mister. Right, what am I waiting for? I don't know why I did that. Right, back to this. Right, first game I have picked, and let's go with. Oh, let's stick with Atari ST first. Right, so is that right? So that's using a blitter chip, yeah. Still sweet as anything, really, really nice. Right, you go there, and what we want to do. Why am I going in there? I want to go in here. The first game I have picked, now hopefully it's going to be here. Is Gauntlet II. I love that intro. I think that's just sampled straight from the arcade. Let's go Elf. Oh, wait a minute, right, what I need to do is I need to redo the keys because I did redefine them, right, left, down, up. A, B, C, bump, bump, bump. Gotta say, this is a. In fact, I don't even. I think I might have only played this game when I did the Arcade Perfect My Arse. I think Gauntlet was one of the first games that I actually did. This is really, really good. Scrolling's not too bad. Yeah, oh, bollocks, no. Scrolling's not silky smooth, but it's absolutely passable. It's always interesting when a company make a port of one of their own games on their own hardware. Obviously this was an Atari game, so they really, really wanted to make sure that they got a good version out. I'm not a fan of this game now. I mean, I loved it in the arcades, but because you can, the whole point of this in the arcades was you just kept putting money in and you ran out of money. The fact that you've got infinite, yeah, let's go to level 6. The fact that you've got infinite credits kind of makes the game pointless because you could just keep playing and playing and playing and playing and playing. Sound effects. I don't know. Is the sound? How's the sound volume? The sound volume for me is actually really, really low. Could I do with turning it up a wee bit? Oh, there's repulsion. I love the fact that they're all legging it. Look at that. They're all trying to get away. I do think Gauntlet 2. I do think Gauntlet 2 is a better game. Yeah, so sorry, Stephen. When I read that, I thought you pissed off at me for not having done my my research. The thing is, the guy could quite easily have just used his. He could have quite easily just used the tune as well as me, but anyway, I'm going to stop going on and on and on about it. Yeah, that's right. Yep, I know that, and I did actually buy the original Gauntlet on the ST, and it looked the part, but it played so slow. It was really, really slow. Right, anyway, right boys, I want you to get your scores in. So what I need from you, again, if you can just give me 4 numbers with like dashes in between, or commas. Yeah, but do dashes in between because it makes it easier for me to see. Balls. Oh, I'll just pause the game. Get your. I'll keep playing it until the scores start coming in. So what you're doing is you're going to rate each game out of 10. Graphics, sound, playability, and overall. Imagine you're working for a magazine and you had to review both these games. You know, what score would you give it? Oh really, Rushin? I'll need to double check that. That's not a channel I really watch. Right, I shall bang it up, the Mr. Sound up a wee bit. Is that a bit better? Right, okay, got some scores in. So, Ox is... I'm going to move that over there so I can use my other keyboard. Ox is 8, 7.5, 8.5 and 8. Steve is 8, 7, 8, 8, 8, 7, 8, 8. Beebs is 7, 7, oops, 7, 7, 8, 8. Just Craig to come. Right, Craig, are you ready, mate? Craig, where did you put your scores about, Craig? Is it still a bit low? Craig, did you say you put your score in? I can't see it. Did you put it in earlier on? Right, I'm not seeing it, Craig. Where is it? Can you repost it? I'm just quickly flicking through the scores. Steve, Solans, Beebs, Solans, Craig, Evening Mark. Craig, I can't see. Where's your scores out? I'm not seeing them. Right, do I need to... what am I doing here? What the hell am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Right. what we're going to do is load up the Amiga. Am I blind? Or has Craig... What? No Kickstarter loaded? It was bloody working the last time. Don't give me it. Right, it's not me. So Craig, you've not actually, right, I don't know what's going on there. Try again. I didn't touch this since last week. No Kickstart loaded. Oh fucking hell, come on. F12 for sends. Oh, is that the... that? What am I looking for here? Wait a minute. Oh, is it this one, Colin? Right. Can I save that? Save it over that, reset. Right, come on Craig. I don't know where your scores are, mate. Oh right, I just made an arse of it. And that's what I've done, CPU. That's what I've done, the CPU is that. Right, Colin, why is that not working? It was working fine before. What have I done wrong? Let me just do a quick reset again. Right, Craig, you've not posted your scores. Computer. Well, that's what I'm doing, yeah. Commodore Amiga, that's... Oh no, wait a minute, hang on, right, it's the Amiga one, sorry, right, Amiga. Ah, did I load the wrong one? Right, that explains it. We've got too many Amigas. Right, thank you. Right, come on, Craig. If you don't get your scores put in, I'm going to have to send you off for an early bath. Right, let's get the next game. Gauntlet II. Sure. Why would he be censoring Craig's scores? Craig, can you try again, mate? Right, anyway, while Craig tries to figure out how to get the scores over to me, this is the Amiga one. Welcome. Right, shite, why is that picked? I'm not going to be able to get any. I don't know what's going on. Why? Craig, can you actually comment? Wait a minute, one thing I need to do. one thing I need to do here is I need to go back and I need to put it into Force PAL so that we've got a kind of consistent. Right, Craig, I think we're going to have... Could somebody else, Colin, do you want to take Craig's part? Because I think now it's too loud. Right, I'll need to turn it down a wee bit. Colin, do you want to do the scores for Craig? I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure why. Right, I don't know what's going on, Craig. We can't see your scores, buddy. Gauntlet. Gauntlet 2. Right, let's try again. So if you don't mind, Craig, we'll get Colin to do it. Bum, bum, bum. Love the intro to that game. Woo. Right. Right, wait a minute, we only want to start, select hero. Can we do F1? Press 1.
Welcome.
Ah, that's good. Ah, wait a minute. Joystick swap on, possibly.
Welcome.
Right, wait a minute. Thank you, Craig. Right, what I want to do is I need to go back to that, and then I need to... Sorry for all the fanning about, folks, but hey, it wouldn't be a Main Meister stream without it. Right, and then what I want to do is go to that, pardon me, and then Gauntlet 2. Right, Colin, right, bloody hell, Ox has got his scoring. Hey, Robert, how you doing? Ox has got his scores in already. Jesus, we're not even started yet. Right, Colin, your scores for the... I've actually put them in the wrong column, you know that, hang on. Cut and paste. Right, and Colin, yours was 7, 6. 7, 6... 8, 7.5. Right, just hang fire. Let's actually start the game, hopefully.
Welcome.
Oh crap, I don't know why it keeps starting with 2. Right, okay, listen. Right, I don't know why it keeps starting with 2 players. Oh, can I push him along? There we go. It gives you a flavour of it. Just try to see if the scrolling's any better. Is it? Is the scrolling any better? I'm not convinced it is. That's not very clever, because now he's in the corner, I can't get rid of him. Right, okay, like that's, we're going to have to just move on. I don't know why I can't see to, I can't, yeah, that's true, we could have let him kill that. Anyway. Bloody hell, absolute shambles, give me a break, fucking hell. Not my fault that it puts it in 2-player mode. If anyone knows how to change that, let me know. Right, anyway, we've got some scores. So, Ox, You are going to be 8.5. Hang on. 8.5, 8. 8.5, 8. Hang on, 8.5, 8. Oh, hang on. 8.5, 8, 8.5, 8.5, right, 8.5, 8.5. Right. Beebs is 7788. 7788. Steve is 8. 7.5, 88, 7.5, 8, 8. And Colin, I'm going to have to change it to Colin since I don't know what's going on with your don't know what's going on with your comments, Craig. I've called Colin Ponder rather than Ponder. Hang on. Ponder. I know Dell tonight. Is Dell up to see doing a stream or something, do you know? Right. Colin, you are 778. 7, 7. 7, 8, 7.5, 8, 7.5. Right, okay. Yeah, it seems that the Amiga music is much louder than the Atari ST one. Right, okay. Oh, that's actually quite a good shout. Yeah, Pac-Mania. Let me have a look. I want to have a quick... Right, I'm going to... Yeah. Now, wait a minute. Right. I'm going to swap this game out for that one. Right, Pac-Mania is now in. Okay, right, that's fine, Craig. That's weird. Right, listen, if you don't mind, Craig, we'll just leave Colin in. I don't really want to kick him out after asking him to kind of take over. Right, that was Gauntlet 2. The next game we're going to play. Just play it for 5 minutes. We're not going to get a proper game of it. And it is... It's got a drum roll. Like I said, it's not really a game you can play for only 5 minutes, but it'll be enough to let us judge it. And it is Defender of the Crown. Now this is on the Amiga. Apparently this was the first version. Pressing F, really? Yeah, I know people say it's ST, but anyway, let's just include it. But I'm going to put that down. How's the volume? Good. Right, I'll go for the one that looks most like me, which is going to be... it's going to be Wolfman. Yeah, this for an early game, this is iconic. Is the game too loud? Alright, I'll turn it down a wee bit. Whoops. Right, what we want to do is build an army. Home army. Right, I want to see conquest. Build a campaign army. Ding, 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 ding. I'll probably get annihilated right away. Let's move down here. Seek conquest. Let's go up here. Because the loading is so fast on modern systems, you don't really get to see the graphics that well. I mean, that picture of the guys playing the trumpets, you would have had that longer had that been on a floppy disk. Hey Dale, how you doing, buddy? Hope your mum's well, mate. Hope you're well. You're back to work tomorrow, buddy, eh? Let's go for fame. I think I've managed to do this once. Yeah, thus ends your day. You know what? I need to play. I need to play the Commodore 64 one. I've never actually done that. Right, I want to try and let us get as many scenes that we can compare graphics. This game just, I thought, was incredible. Oh, bollocks. I like the way he starts to, it's a bit like Doom, the guy's head, he starts to get kind of rough looking. Right, let's, how do we attack? Oh, we've not got the, right, build army. 10 gold, let's get 1 knight and 2 of them. Bollocks! All your men and your armour killed, you return home. Yeah, let's rescue her. When you'd had a Commodore 64, having a computer that could display graphics like this, you know what? It's set to, it keeps. Colin, how do I set this? Yeah, what I need to do is go like that. How do we get out of this? Right, I think that'll do. That'll do for that one. Right, let's get our scores in. In fact, yeah, get your scores in, and then I can. I'll move on to the next one. Right, so Colin is saying 7756. 7756. Steve 7.5. 8, 5, 6.5. Bollocks, what happened there? Oh yeah, that's okay. Ox is 8.5. 8.5, 8, 7, 7.5, and Beebs is. Yeah, but see when you do force PAL, I think you've got to keep doing it every time. Is there some way to make it automatically default to PAL? Where's Beebs? 8898. 8898. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Dale. You've got to do it every single time you reboot. what I need to do, well, no, because I'm going back and forwards between the Amiga and ST, I'm loading it up. Yeah, the music. Well, tell you what, let me just very quickly let you hear the sound as it should be. So it automatically defaults to NTSC, which, to be fair, if you're going to play a game, you'd probably want it to be NTSC because it plays full screen, it plays a bit faster. Why would you not want to do that? I'll just quickly let you see. Defender off the crown. Yeah, you'll see it's not full screen this time. Jim Como! Seriously? Jim Como of bloody, what do you call it, intergalactic cage fighting? Seriously? He did the music for Defending the Crown? Bloody hell. Oh, by the way, folks, I've got an absolute Steve, you're going to be having an orgasm, mate, when I tell you who I've got. Loud. Not a problem, Colin. I've turned the sound down a wee bit. Yeah, I've got an absolute fantastic guest for the Nice and Nasty. I'm recording it next week, a week today, and then it'll be coming out the following Tuesday. But yeah, you're going to enjoy that one. Right, anyway, that is the Amiga one. Let's jump into the Atari ST. Sorry, Craig, did you see who I tagged you in? Even better than that, mate, yeah. Oh, no, I'm not going to tell you. I was going to give you do you want a hint? Do you want a... No. No, I'm going to leave it a secret, I think. That must have been a minor distraction. Colin, you're back within about 30 seconds. Was that tonight, Craig? I'll need to have a look. I must have about half a dozen well-known people lining up. They've all agreed they're going to do it, and I'm just waiting for them to come back and tell me, right, Defender of the Crown. How are we doing for time? I've got an hour and I've only done 2 games. Right, Defender, did I see Defender 2? Oh God, see, this is a problem. I wonder if it's going to be DOT something. Ah, there we go, DOTC, that'll be it. Right, I think I'm going to... yeah, not a problem. Right. The music is very low in the Atari ST, so I'm going to turn it up a wee bit. Did the sound. Jim Como, there we go. Bloody hell. Right. I'll go Mr. Longsword. Right, Right, see, you've even got some more, you've got some extra sound effects. I mean, I think this one came out, I think Dell's told the story, yeah, this, or was it Lacosa, I can't remember, it might have been Dell. Yeah, this one came out after. I think they rushed the Atari ST one, they wanted to get it out as an early game. Right, buy army. Right, what have we got? Treasure 12. I'm not that familiar with musicians on the Amiga, if I'm being honest. I think I would have to probably go. The one I do know, I mean, Jerome Tell did a lot of fantastic stuff, but I think Richard Joseph for me. I think he done some great stuff. He did brilliant stuff on the Amiga, on the Commodore 64 as well. Right, let's go. Sea Conquest. Chris Hulsbeck, he did R-Type, didn't he? Oh, bollocks, we lost 4 men fighting peasants. Shit. Yeah, there's so many more kind of spot effects. I think it's curtains. Oh. Stand and fight. Yeah, I mean, obviously the Amiga one. I'm actually surprised. In fact, it's probably because it's owned by somebody. It'd be the perfect game to readdress, redo it. Right, let's hold a joust just so we can see the graphics. Plus, you've got that as well. Right, start getting your scores on, folks, please. Boof. Your eagerness is wasted on a premature thrust. Yeah. That's not the first time. Thus ends your day in the lists of Ashby. You were not the champion, but your deeds here will be remembered. Right, let's go raiding. Oh wait, we're not near any. Oh, we can. I thought you had to be right next. Oh, I should have actually. Yeah, now see, they've actually changed the graphics. On the Amiga one, the character you controlled was the same as the other two. And you can parry as well. I will say it is more playable. Hey, how you doing, Ronnie? How you doing, man? Oops, in you go. That's a beautiful looking game. Oh, it's a close run thing. Oof. Yeah, the shadows as well, just a nice little touch. This was the first kind of game, I think. Well, there was a couple of games like Barbarian apart until you actually played it, but this game just blew my mind. It's like, wow, I've really arrived in the next generation. Going from a Commodore 64 to this was like, holy shit. I actually found, in fact, where is it? Oh, I don't know what I've done with it. I found up my pass for the PCW show in a drawer, and it was 38 years ago, 36 years ago. 36 years ago I went to Stephen, I've got the sound for the Atari ST is almost at maximum. You need to remind me. Right, anyway, let's get some of the scores on the doors. I can move that in there a wee bit. That's better. Right, Atari ST for Colin is, I'm going to put my finger on the screen so I can actually see it. Where are you, Colin? Where are your scores? Right, okay, let's see. 7, 7.5, 6, 6.5. Beeps is 9, 7, 9, 8. Box is 7.5, 6.5, 7.5, 6.5, 7.5, 7.7. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. And Steve is 7.5, 8, 6, and 7. Right, I think I've put the right scores into the right game. Yes, okay. Right. Okay, right, the next game, and we're going to be, in fact, I'll turn up the ST sound up to the max. That is a quieter machine. Now, I don't know how this is going to work. Let me just make this a wee bit. Just so I can see it easier. Right. This next game we're going to look at. Now we're just going to be using it. What were we playing here? Was this Amiga? Oh, that was Atari ST. Reset. Yeah, we're just going to be playing this game with one joystick, but you'll see what I mean once we start. Just bear with me 1 second. Just bear with me. Right, let's just check something. Right, anyway, let's get the next one. It's a game that was one of the first shareware games to ever get released, and it was by Jeff Minter, and I think it is possibly one of his best games. Obviously it's based heavily on a Williams game called Robotron, and you know the game. It's Latron. Now this game is better played with 2 joysticks, and if you're going to play it on the Atari ST, you want to up the default memory, etc., and increase the speed a wee bit. Anyway, we're just going to play this with player 1 cooperation. I think we can just play it like this. If you've never played this game before, you need to play it. If you've never seen it before, where have you been? I like this because, well, I love Robotron, but this is actually a lot easier. Has anyone managed to get 2 analog sticks on a single controller? Yeah, I have. Absolutely, Robert. I'm sure somebody, Yak Yak, actually posted... do you remember Piku on Yak Yak? I think it might have been him. You've never seen this before though, man. This is a fantastic game. This came out in... early 90s? No, early 90s, my arse. It is. I can do it. You're talking about like an Xbox 360. I will endeavour to send you the instructions. Oh, on the Mister. Oh sorry, I beg your pardon. Right. I don't think it would be possible. I don't think you can have 2 joysticks. Sorry, I thought you meant on an emulator like Steam. Oh, nice one, Stephen. Bollocks. You can absolutely do it on an emulator like Atari or Steam, but I don't think it would be... well, if it is an emulator, I will find out and share it with you. This has got one of the most irritating sound effects ever. This thing here. This is just such a fun game to play. But yeah, you have to tweak it. You have to change the settings. I think you put it to 8 megahertz, and you increase the RAM to I think 2 meg. I think something like that. Now you've got to to stop it raining, you have to move over the umbrella like that, and that stops it raining. Damn it. Right, okay, scores on the doors. Right, Latron, this is Atari ST. 8.5, 9, 9, 9, 8.5, 9.5 for overall. Right, folks, I'm going to play it again just when I'm waiting on you guys to. Well, maybe not. Beebs 4. Oof. Controversial. 4, 5, 8, 7. Steve is 6, 7, 9, 8. 6, 7, 9, 8. And Fox is 7, 7, 7.5. 7.5, 8 and 7.6. Yeah, don't be afraid to throw in some wacky decimal places. Right, okay, that is Latron. Now the next game, oh, we've still got to do the Amiga one, haven't we? Colin, did you put the link to that file for the next thing for the Mister? You were going to do it earlier on, buddy. Right, what we're going to do, just to make it fair, we're going to force it into PAL. See, it says the video mode default. Can you not change that? No, you can't. I was hoping you could change that to... I don't know what the point of that. If it automatically defaults to that one. Right, anyway, right, let's get this. Alright, thanks Colin. If you could do that, mate, that would be great. Right, what we're looking for, Latron. Now, I know that Jeff Minter does say that he prefers the Atari ST1. Just saying, like. I'm going to turn down the Amiga sound because it's a lot louder. See, personally, I would say this is a smoother game. What you can do, there's different modes to play it. The way you want to play it is using the two joysticks. But what you can do, if you're playing in this mode, if you hold down the fire button, it will automatically lock where you've last fired, what direction you've last fired. You can also have a co-op person that will help you. Bollocks. It's interesting that Jeff thought that he prefers Atari ST1. Maybe it's just a nostalgia thing, I'm not quite sure. Oh, bollocks. Hey Tony, how you doing, buddy? Shite. Bollocks. bollocks. That wasn't very good. Anyway, right, get your scores in. Well, in fact, get your scores in and then I'll continue playing. Yeah, I would definitely say this plays better. Ah, right, okay, that would be interesting. Well, there you go, Robert. If you can play this with 2 players, then we're sorted. Oh, bollocks. No, I hope you're feeling better, Tony. Right, anyway, that's enough of that. Right, right, Beebs is, Beebs is 4687. 4687. Steve is 6, 7.5, 9 and 8. Beebs, right. Ox and Colin. Have you given me your scores yet? Ah, right, you have. Right. Colin is... Okay, go and just... Do you mind just putting, like, Amiga in front of it, just in case I don't want to end up typing the wrong scores. So, like, 7, 7.5. Right, 7, 7.5. 7, 7.5. 8.5. 7.8. 7.8. And Colin, shit, I did type the wrong ones in. Paste. Delete, 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 delete. And Colin is 8.5, 9. 8.5, 9. 9.1 and 9.5. Right. Okay, right, the next game is something that some people may not have... how do I come out of this? Delete, there we go. Some people may not be aware of this game. It's a real early game. And it's been years, I mean probably 30 years. I think I played it in a live stream a long time ago. But it's called, let's see if I can find it. And I don't actually have it. There you go. I was going to play Time Pilots. Right, I'll let somebody... Yeah. Well, no, wait a minute, GH. There we go. Time Bandit, that's the one. Time Bandit. Not Time Pilot. Yeah, this is one of my very first 16-bit games that I played. It's actually quite a good game. I've been doing it for 11 years, Tony. It's still at it, mate. Right, so this is the Commodore Amiga. This is Time... What they've called it? Time Lords. Time Bandits. Press any key to continue. F1 or 1 or 2, right, 1. You can actually play it as a 2-player game. Yeah, it's actually, it's a great little game. Kinda like Gauntlet a wee bit. Can you destroy these? No, you can't. I don't remember it playing quite as fast as this. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, Gauntlet before Gauntlet, that's exactly it. Cheers, Keith. Keith, I think you need to really look at getting, I don't know if you have, apologies if you have, get your internet sorted, because you seem to have constant problems, don't you? Right, go and get your scores in, boys, and I'll continue to play. I need a key, I think that you do. I do suspect that this might have been one of these, the Amiga one was an ST port, because it was an early game. Right, nobody comment for a second. Well, right, is this the Atari ST? Yeah, it is. No, this is the Amiga, I beg your pardon, this is the Amiga. Right, so aux is, let's have a look. Aux is 6.5, 5.5, 6.5, 5.5, 6.5, 5.5, 7 and 7. Colin 7 6 7 7 7 6 7 7. Beeb is 5 4 6 5 5 4 6 5, and Steve is 7 6 7 7. Can I ask, has anyone here ordered any books from Retro Fusion? Because I'm getting pretty pissed off with, I know Chris Wilkins has had, he lost his mum a couple of weeks ago, which is awful. I mean, I completely get that, you know, it's not nice. But he's back in it, and the thing is, I've ordered 4 books, and I got 2, then I got 1, and I'm still waiting on 1. The problem is he's notoriously bad for not answering, really bad for not answering, and he's charging people money for stuff. He needs to sort his act out, you know. It's always been like that. It's always been like that, you know what I mean? But I'm just wondering if anyone else has had the same problems, because you end up forgetting about it, and before you know it, you've not got something that you paid for. Yeah, well, I would just keep on him, Colin, because, you know, it's not, you're not doing it, he's not your mate, it's a business. It's a business, you've paid money for something, and you're entitled to get it. But why he doesn't send all 4 annuals out in one go, instead he's sending out 2, and then 1, and then, you know, but he doesn't, the fact that he doesn't answer any emails annoys me. Right, anyway, that was Time Bandits, and that was on the, I've no idea, Ox, you know what, if he just tells you, comes out and says, by the way, listen folks, it's going to be, you're going to get it in 3 weeks time, but he never gets in touch with you. Right, what we're looking for, Atari ST. But it's always been like that, you know. I should probably know better, to be fair, but right, anyway, enough of my whinging. Time Bandits on the ST. Oh, you're using 2 separate oh, sorry to hear that, Tony. COPD. My dad died of that as well, mate. Yeah, you're not a good year at all, buddy, eh? You know, thoughts about you and the family, Tony. I know exactly how hard that is. Is it called Time Lords? See, it was called Time Bandits. Is it Time? I thought it was Time Bandits. Time, is that it there, do you think? Time B 2.1. Let's try this. This may not be the game. Load is this. Right, that doesn't look like Time Bandits. Absolutely, Robert. I know exactly how. It's horrible. Time B21, was that the one? I wish you could swap the mouse pointer on the Atari ST Mr. Core. It's so fast, it just moves about mental. Run me. Right, this is Time Bandits on the Atari ST. This was the one that I played at the start of my 16-bit journey. One to start. Now that is playing it. I need to turn this sound up so you can hear it. Just give me a second. Just turn the sound up to max. I think it's slightly slower, which does make it that bit more playable. Yeah, I know what you mean. You're trying to move about and it just keeps coming up with that drop down menu. Oh shit. Right, obviously too fat to get through there. So Tony, are you back on YouTube at all? Are you doing anything, mate? Maybe now's the time to do it, because sometimes it can be a good, I don't know, it can just be help to kind of keep you distracted, mate. I remember getting this game. I think it was a pirate copy, but and it was one of the very first games that I played. And I remember us playing it in 2-player mode. Oh, I can't get out of there. And I remember thinking, it's not really that much of a step up from the Commodore 64, but because it was a 16-bit game, I kind of played it a lot because I thought I'm determined to play this because it's a brand new 16-bit game. Oh, there's the key. Oh, shit. Hey! Yeah, there's also a Pac-Man one. A bizarre game. And actually any ghosts. Oh yeah, I always remember thinking they were quite smart looking. Right, anyway, I think we better move on. Right, scores in the doors. What a minute is this? Right. Yeah, go and put A in front of it, just so I know that I'm not typing the wrong scores in. Right, so Time Violet, so these are the Atari ST versions. Right, Ponder, where are you about? Have you given your scores yet? Right, Beebs 5-4. Beebs is 5465, 5465. Ox is 6.5, 6.5, 5.5, 7 and 7. Steve is... Where's Steve about? Have you given me a... Hey John, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well, mate. John, give me a shout. I've got a wee podcast that I do. I've had everybody on it, Mr. Temple, etc, etc. I think I did message you a while back, but I know you've had a few things on your plate. Give me a wee shout on Facebook Messenger, John. Let me know if you fancy taking part in it. I think it would be great to see you, mate. Right, what we're looking for, right, Steve, where is he? Steve is 7.6, 6.5, 7.6, 6.5, and 7. That was actually quite coincidental. We're just playing at a level that had Pac-Man in it, and we've got one of the Pac-Man perfect players, probably in the top, well, I don't know, yeah, you're in the top probably 3 to 5 Pac-Man players in the world, John. So yeah, we're blessed with Pac-Man royalty tonight, guys. Ponder, Colin, have you put your scores in yet? I don't think you have. I can't see. Oh, he has. I beg your pardon. I can see it there now, Colin. Yeah, 6.5, 6, 6.5, 6. Playability is 7.5 and 7. Right. Moving on. Right. How are we doing for time? We've got. Right. We've only got. Yeah, we're running out of time. Right. I've got another 3 here, but I'm going to reduce it to 2. I'm going to take out this one here. We're going to have 2 games left, and then we need to call it a night. Okay. Right, the next one was actually a game that somebody picked, and I think it's a really good game to include. Funnily enough, sticking with the Pac-Man theme, John, incidentally, what do you actually make of Pac-Mania? Would you say it has got anything in common with Pac-Man, or is it about as close to Pac-Man as Outrun? I know you're not a fan of Miss Pac-Man. Genuinely interested to know what you think, John. Right, sticking with Atari ST, we're going to do a quick reset. I'm going to have a quick drink of water. Right. Pac-Mania. Yeah, just what you need when you're playing a bloody Pac-Man game. You've got one of the world champions watching you. Oh. Right, where are we? Pac-Mania. No, we start. Right, so this is the Atari ST one. Did that start? I don't think it did. One of the Pac-Man games I could never really get into was Pac-Land. Could never, I don't know, taking a maze game like Pac-Man and putting it on a sideways just didn't feel right. I suppose because Pac-Man was so big, so they were also trying to get as much money out as possible. One to start, or fire button. It does look nice, it plays well as well. Weirdly the sound is going very quiet. Ah right, okay. Oh bollocks. It's interesting that we live in a that companies thought that, oh, we'll make it pseudo 3D and that'll make it a better game. The thing is, probably a lot more people played it because it was like 3D. Why am I jumping over in that grenade? Yeah, actually, when you look at it, it has got a... What the hell is that? Is that his eyes that are moving up there? Yeah, you can kind of move about mid-air as well. Yeah, personally I think it was a bit of a gimmick. But yeah, good job. Right, get your scores on, folks. That was the Atari ST one. Pac-Mania, right, Colin is saying 6677. 66677. Right, I'll just wait on the other scores coming in. I'll have a quick, it's still loading I think. I remember seeing this in the arcades. I mean, this is very, very faithful to the arcades. Shite, oh bollocks. Right, okay, we've got the scores in now. Let me load up the Amiga one. The Archie version is something else. What, in a good way, Colin, is it? Options, video mode for PAL, and then we want to go back, and then we want to go like that, and then we want to go Pac-Mania, right. Right, okay, so aux is 6, 6.5, no, 3, 6.5, 6, 6.5, no, hang on, 6, 6.5, come on, 6, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5. Steve is, where's Steve's score? 5.5, 6, and then 2 5.5s, 5.5, 6, 5.5, 5.5. And Beebs is 7, 6, 7, 7, 7, 6, 7, 7. Okay, right. This is the Atari, not Atari, this is the Amiga one even. Just give me 2 seconds. I'll just need to send a quick text. Just turn down the sound a wee bit. Right, okay, right, this is the PAL one. Now, I don't know about you guys, but it just looks, yeah, full screen, just looks really good. Yeah, this is something else. The scrolling is smooth as. To me, I don't want to influence the scores, but this is probably one of the first Amiga games where it was elevated above the Atari ST one. Right, anyway, I'm going to do the scores on this one. I've just put the wrong scores on again. Copy, paste. Right. Right, where are we? Amiga, right, hang on. Colin 8788. Colin is 8788. Ox is 7.5, 7.5, 7, 7.5, 7.7, 7.5, 7.7. Steve is 7.5, 6.5. 7, 7.5, 7, 7.5. And Beeb is 7. Is that 5 points? Oh no, 7.5. And then 7, 7, 7. Right, one more game to go, folks, and then that will be that. We then need to tot up the scores. And we're going to play the Amiga one first. In fact, wait a minute, we could just press delete. There we go. The last one we're going to play, just for shits and giggles, is Outrun.
Sega Computer Software presents.
Yeah, well, Stephen, we did look at Starglider last week. Oh god, yeah, this is one of these annoying games. It's a joystick control game, but you've got to use the mouse. Or does it use the controller? I can't remember. You look at that and you think it's going to be dog's bollocks. And then it starts. Right, oh, it must be automatic. So I don't think this is as bad as people made out. Yeah, it's not good. The worst one, I actually watched a video, somebody put out a video, and it was all different conversions, and I can't remember what one it was the MSX, or the Amstrad one. It was literally like you're moving at like 2 miles an hour. I don't know why all the cars are green. I didn't call there being a green car in the arcade one. Bollocks. When you think of what we, that game that we played to begin with, that new game called Faster. Now look at that, it's not even, oh it has got bits, right, okay. Does it feel like the arcade? You would, if you bought this back in the day, you'd have been so much hoping and trying to play it and try and see beyond the shiteness of it, and think I'm playing Outrun on my Amiga in my bedroom. Right, I'm going to, I think we've got all the scores, we're going to call it a day with this version. Well, the fact that I've got to the third level on my first go, you know, you've got to think long term. Are the cars even, I don't think the cars are even three-dimensional, I think they're purely one-dimensional. Yeah, you don't actually see the side of the cars, do you? Nah, you don't. Right, enemy. Right, let's see. So Amiga Outrun. Right, Colin is saying 435, 435, 435, 4.5. Box is saying 5534, 5534. is saying, where's Steve about his, he put his, yeah, there we go. 445 4 and Beebs is 5 oops 5 4 4 5 4 4 5. Right, very last game we're going to play tonight, folks, is going to be the Atari ST version of this. Okay, hopefully you enjoyed this. Good fun. A few teething problems to begin with, but hey ho, that's when you're using emulators or what have you, you're always going to get stuff like that. Right, what we're looking for, Outrun. There we are. Outrun E. Oh, that'll be Outrun Europa, I think. Start. So this is, I need to turn the sound up for this one. Again, it kind of looks alright. You think, oh wow, if the car looks like that, but even the car doesn't look like that. Now, is this the stupid one where you've got a mouse? Also, it was interesting that the guy that's got the flag is quite well drawn and everybody else is not well drawn. Aye, yeah, it uses this horrible mouse control. So game, many, let's go for many cars. Control, we're going to do joystick. Alright, now it's on to that. Start. Now, I don't know about you guys, I think that this actually might be slightly smoother. It's not great, I didn't say it's great, but I think it might be a bollier smoother. Oh, the water, it looks like bloody graphical corruption. Is it possibly smoother because there's slightly less traffic, even though we did pick the more traffic option? I'm going to put my neck out and say that this is actually slightly less worse. Because I'm sure the Amiga one, all the cars were green. Now you see, you don't get that in the Amiga one. Oh, did I just time out? Oh, bollocks. Right, let's go back in again. Oh, let's just go for demo. Let's go for demo and you guys can get your scores in. That means I can sit back and enjoy my bottle of water. Right, okay. One hell of a beer guy, certainly has. Right, what we're looking for. Colin is 445 4.5. 445 445 4.5. Ox 55 3.5. 55 3.5 4, yeah. Steve, where's Steve? Yeah, there he's there. 4.25, 4, 5.25, and 4.75. And Beebs. Have we got Beebs ones yet? Don't encourage them, Robert. Oh, wait a minute. You're a bloody impatient bugger, you, Mr. Rodist. You need to let me. I'm waiting for Beebs. Is Beebs put his score in? Don't see it. ST. Oh no, you have. I beg your pardon. All the 4s. Right. Okay. Right, 4. Right, I'm going to switch the muster off. And I'm now going to, you're going to get me in HD again. Right, now let's do a quick bit of some wizardry Excel trickery. So this is going to be, I can move this over here. You can go over there. Why don't I move that? I'll just leave that there. Okay. Right. So that's going to equal sum plus, that's going to be all that to there. And then I should just be able to drag that right across to there. And then, let's see, what did I do here? Amiga is going to be, that's going to equal that plus that plus that plus that plus that plus that. And the Atari ST is going to be that's going to be that. In fact, I need to do it equals. I think it's the first time I've actually done a live stream of using Excel. That plus that plus that plus that plus that plus that equals. Right, okay folks, no surprises at all. The Atari ST in the total scored 629 points. I can move that back there again. 629 points. 629.05. Oh yeah, because we had 4.25. So yeah, the Atari ST scored 629. The Amiga scored 649. Now, if we add in these two scores from last week, just give me a second. I'm going to copy these and then I'm just going to paste the values. And then that's going to equal, let's have a look. In fact, I could actually share it with you. Did I share Excel? No, it doesn't matter, you don't need to see Excel. Let's do equals that plus that. Right, over the two videos, the Atari ST scored 1,355, the Amiga scored 1,424. Now what I'm going to quickly do is I'm just going to tot up who's won what. Right, green. Let's see, was it green for Amiga? Yeah, green, so it's going to be green. I'm just working out who scored the better, or who had won the most number of games. Amiga, Atari ST, I mean it was close on a few of them. Right, absolutely no surprise. The Atari ST won. Right, well let me just Is that yellow? That should be yellow. Right, okay. So the games that we looked at, let's have a look. Arkanoid, the Amiga one. Xenon, the Amiga one. Stunt Car Racer, the Atari ST one. Gold Runner, the Amiga one. Buggy Boy, the Amiga one. Chase HQ, the Amiga one. And Star Glider, surprisingly, the Amiga. And this week, Gauntlet II, Amiga. Defender of the Crown, Atari ST. Latron, Amiga. Time Bandits, Amiga. Pac-Mania, Amiga. And Outrun, Atari ST. So the only 2 games out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We played 13 games, and Amiga, sorry, not me, these guys reckoned that the Amiga, 11 of the 13, they said the Amiga was the better. Into the Stunt Car Racer. Surprisingly, or not surprisingly, or interestingly, Stunt Car Racer and Outrun were the 2 games that the Amiga, we reckoned the Amiga was better. Both driving games, probably because the faster processor. So interesting. Listen folks, that was good fun. I will do another one of these, don't know when it's going to be next week, whatever. We'll have a look. Yeah, should be good fun. Have a great week. I'm off for a cup of cocoa and a shower. Till next time folks. I've got a great video coming out tomorrow, by the way. Football related. Check it out. As always guys, thanks very much. See you later.